Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video, the topic is when hiring an injury lawyer is your only choice. So, a lady called me up with a situation where the advice to her was basically the only hope she has to get the benefits she's owed under the law was to hire a lawyer. Okay, so this lady called me up. She got hurt at work. And initially, they treated her okay. But then it turns out she needed surgery. And as soon as she needed surgery, everything at work changed. They started being suspicious. They started giving her a hard time, the whole 9 yards, right? And, they let her take time off under FMLA, which means, they got to hold your job open. And they were paying her while she was off work under workers' comp initially. But then they stopped paying her. And it became a problem for her, obviously. Then they basically told her that they, on their own, before she was even done treating, the workers' comp insurance told her they're closing the claim file. And they weren't going to pay any more doctor bills, and they were cutting off her TTD. And if she didn't come back to work, they were going to fire her. So, obviously, she was very upset. She had never had this kind of case or this kind of situation before, so she was very upset about it. However, after listening, she wanted to tell me her whole story. She told me her whole story, even a bunch of details that weren't really relevant. Sometimes when I'm on the phone with somebody, I tend to want to cut to the chase and discover the facts and information that really affect the outcome on the case. But you have to balance that with allowing people to tell you the things that they feel important about or how they feel like they were mistreated. So there was some of that in the conversation, but the upshot of it with the lady was I told her, listen, she's like, can I just ask you, what can I do? What should I do? Can I just call them? Can I go back to the doctor? What should I do? And I told her 3 different ways, but sometimes you have to say the same thing more than once so people can accept it. She's at the point now where, without prepayment, her doctor that she was treating with isn't giving her an appointment. She has asked the insurance company to please open up the claim file and that she needs more care, but they won't do it. At work, she wants to go back to work within her restriction. They were letting her work within her restriction, but then they stopped letting her work within the restriction and told her they didn't have any work for her. And, she told them she'd come back to work, and they said, no, you have a restriction. We can't send you back, and the comp case is closed, and you can't go to the doctor, and we're not going to pay you while you're off work. I told her, look, the only step ahead of you now is to hire a lawyer. And I tell everybody this. I don't chase cases. I explain to people the rights. I don't lie to people. I don't exaggerate. I don't promise what I can't deliver. I'm just honest with people, and I'm frank with people. I say, look, if there's no question that there's a lawyer out there that's going to tell you that he's going to get you exactly $80,250.47, right? But that number is pie in the sky. It's not a real number, okay? He's making that number up to get you to sign up with him as your lawyer, right? That's what that is. That's what he's doing. That's what that's about. Sorry, I'm sweating. I'm just coming back from the gym, trying to lose a little weight. And she said, I never hired a lawyer again before. I don't want to get in trouble. I never did a case. I don't want to do a claim. And I told her, my favorite clients are the people who didn't want to call a lawyer as a first resort. The clients who call me and their first question is, how soon can you get me money and how much money am I going to get? Those, sometimes people innocently ask those questions because they're behind on rent and they need money immediately. And sometimes it's innocent. But when people seem focused like that, it's often like I discover there's something fishy going on with their case, or, my favorite clients are the ones who don't want to immediately file a claim or hire a lawyer immediately. So I understand where she's coming from, but I explained to her 3 different ways, literally, here's what I would do for you. I would call the insurance company, get the claim reopened. I'd tell them they better start paying you, or I will go in front of the judge and we will win. And then I will call her doctor's office and say, look, she's got an attorney on the case. It's a good case. Please provide her medical care. She needs medical care. And then all of her problems would be solved, because we still haven't gotten to the bottom of what's actually causing her pain and problems, so she definitely needs more medical care. And I told her that's what I can do, and that's what a different lawyer, a different workers' comp lawyer who knows what he's doing, that's what they can do for you too. But I can't do anything for you until you make the decision to hire a lawyer. And I told her, like, it's not very expensive. It's 20% of what we win, so there's no money out of your pocket, and I only get paid if I win, this sort of thing. And so it took some convincing, but she finally hired me. But, when you're painted into a corner like that, when you're in a situation like that, you really have they have closed every other reasonable avenue to you, and your choice is to get worked over and cheated out of the money that you deserve. And more important than the money is getting the medical care you need to heal as much as possible. So to me, that's the part that bothers me the most. Injured people need help so that they can recover and get as good as they can get. But I feel like they kind of felt like they had this lady behind the 8 ball and they were pushing their luck. So she eventually hired me, and we're taking care of her. But there are a certain point past which your only option is to just hire a lawyer, and hire a good one. So hope that information helps you. Hope you and your family are well. If there's anything I can do for you, questions, cases, or anybody you know who needs a lawyer who you can refer to me. Call me anytime, night or day, 312-500-4500. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos, or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire. So I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.